Bro, what? Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje for the interim title? Man, they really surrendered to Justin slash Ali Abdulaziz's demands. Nobody is interested in this fight. And why in the hell was Dana saying in the first place that the winner of Dan Hooker versus Arman Tsarukyan is gonna get the title shot? I mean, what is the meaning of saying that in the first place? This is really tiring, man, and it's driving me crazy. What is the point of this interim lightweight fight when it doesn't have Arman Tsarukyan? I mean, Tsarukyan is clearly the best fighter in the division, besides Ilya, of course. And we had hope when we saw that maybe the winner of this fight will be fighting the winner of Ilya versus Arman. But no, again, Bald-head Dana said that the winner of this fight will fight Ilya, meaning there is no Arman. I mean, Arman is just gonna wait in the sidelines, and they are clearly favoring Paddy to get the title shot. Ladies and gentlemen, look at our title challenger, a guy that got murdered and have one fight win in a unanimous decision versus Rafael Fiziev versus a guy who got the title shot by beating 11 ranked Michael Chandler. The lightweight division used to be filled with greatness, man. Greatness, literal greatness. Now we see Paddy got to the top five just by doing nothing. Just by doing nothing. I mean, literally nothing. It is a terrible downgrade. I really don't know why they are disrespecting Arman like this. Maybe this is the payback of pulling out of the fight against Islam the day before. I mean, maybe this is the payback they have been waiting for it. And I think Paddy was not lying when he said that he was offered the fight against Ilya in January and Ilya did not sign the contract. At that time, maybe we thought he was either pressuring the UFC and Ilya or just trying to put himself in the title picture. But but now I do believe that the UFC offered him a title fight against Ilya, and when Ilya said no because he got family issues, mostly the divorce problems, they went to the crying boy, to the crying American boy, and they probably also want an American champion in the mix of all of it. It is tiring, man. Even though it's an interim belt, but still the card is absolutely banging. But the main event ruined everything, in my opinion. Made me hate UFC 324. The main card is filled with amazing matchups, I'm not gonna lie. It is true. But the main event suck. Really suck. The main event, they give undeserved title shot, but I don't get why? These guys do not draw big numbers. This is not Conor we're talking about. This is not Jorge Masvidal of 2019 we're talking about. Yes, Paddy is a big name nowadays, but I highly doubt that he's a big name like uh, like Conor, like Jorge, like Khabib, like Islam, like Ilya. That just goes and shows that the UFC is really lacking when it comes to superstars. I really don't get why they lied to Arman, other than they want a payback. And we know Dana, when someone does him dirty, he really keep it close to his heart. And the problem here is that it's not just the main event of 324, but no, also 325. Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Like, what? Why in the hell would Diego Lopez, the guy who fought Volk in his last title shot and lost and was not even a close fight? Yes, Lopez dropped him, but Volk clearly won that fight. He clearly won. It was not close. And they gave him a rematch off of one win. Like, was Lopez a former champion and we don't know that? This is a possibility. You never know, I mean. But my question is, where is the undefeated number one ranked contender Movsar Evloev? Yes, he did not fight since probably December, like Shafkat. But you don't give it to Diego. I mean, if the welterweight division, they have another contenders. They have Ian Gary. They have Michael Morales. You don't have that. You don't have that. Diego Lopez is not Ian Gary. Diego Lopez is not Michael Morales. And my question is again, where is undefeated top contender Lawler Murphy? You got two undefeated top contenders in the division who never fought Volk before. What should we do, huh? The UFC's been asking, like, what should we do? Let's give it to Lopez, who fought Volk and lost clearly. I emphasize on clearly because he clearly lost. It was not a close fight. It was not a close fight. And he gets the title shot off of winning against Gene Silva. It's an amazing win. Gene Silva is an amazing fighter. But he's still number 11 ranked. So he got the title shot by beating the 11 ranked featherweight. And after that, he already lost to Volk before. He lost to Volk in Volk's last title fight. It was his last title fight. And he lost clearly. And Volk is fighting in Australia. And this is probably his retirement fight, and they have been forcing Diego Lopez to become the champion, to become the fighter who beats Volk and becomes the champion. I mean, you could give it to Movsar, man. Diego Lopez lost the fight. He lost. It was a good fight. I mean, it was an amazing fight, but he lost. He lost means another one has to step up, meaning either Movsar Evloev or Lauren Murphy. These guys are undefeated. They are undefeated. They have an O on their record. They never lost before. They never lost before. And they are not getting the title shot. But we see Diego Lopez get the title shot. It is miserable, man. Miserable. So probably Movsar Evloev versus Lauren Murphy will fight for the number 1 spot. Man, the sport's not getting any better by giving us undeserved title shot. No. I mean, the UFC's been asking whether we give the deserved title shot, we give it to Movsar, or we give it to Lauren Murphy. No, let's give it to guys that can bring views. And I remind you people that these guys are nothing like Conor. They do not even come close to him. I mean, we're talking about Diego Lopez here. We're not talking about Masvidal 2019. We're not talking about Adesanya. We're not talking about Alex Pereira. This is Diego Lopez. He's not going to bring 800,000 pay-per-views. I mean, this is not a pay-per-views, but yeah, so it is my point. This is not pay-per-views. So why are you giving it to Diego? I mean, man, it wasn't, especially the featherweight division, it wasn't hard. And the lightweight division, they were both not that hard to give to the deserving title shot. You either have Movsar or Lauren Murphy in featherweight against Volk, and you have Arman. Arman is clearly deserving the title shot. Man, the UFC really lost its integrity when it comes to giving deserving title shots. Especially the January card, man. The January card, it's banging. I really loved it, but the main event really ruined everything. They really messed it up bad.